Hey y'all, I hope y'all doing well. This is your girl Tanetta, your social worker and your coach. I want to do a video today just talking about why it's important to speak your truth. Some of you all, or probably a lot of y'all on this on my page know me, or who will see this video know me. I've been doing videos for several years. Let me see. This is 2024. I'm trying to look at my calendar. Let me see. I think I started back, I think it was 2017, fall of 2017, thanks to Mike and Live Masters. I started with them. And of course, I wasn't doing videos before that. Like I said, for those who follow me or who have followed me or who've been friends with me on Facebook or Instagram or any place on social media, kind of know this story already, but it's okay. I know I have some newbies out there, so that's all right. But like I said, definitely, I started back in 2017. I wasn't doing videos before then. Of course, I was making posts, of course, on Facebook and other places and all this kind of stuff. But I was not doing any videos. And it wasn't until I came across the group Live Masters where I started to, of course, to do videos. I guess I put it that way. The videos, a lot of times were, of course, simple things like different video prompts. That you, of course, would answer. He'll have a question of the day, that kind of thing. But I, of course, start taking it more as a platform that I can use to, of course, help me heal, to lessen my triggers, and to grow is what I took it as. I guess I put it that way. And I started, of course, sharing my stories, sharing my traumas, dramas, lessons, experiences, all those types of things back in 2017. Doing a video, I think not every... I'm trying to see, was it every day for me? It may have been most days of the week. I can't say it was every single day for 365 days at all, but it was at least 3 to about 5 times a week I was doing those videos. I guess I put it that way, and making sure that I answered them whenever I got online, that kind of thing, and did my video and all that. And like I said, that helped me, of course, create my voice. Of course, like I said, I wasn't speaking on stages or doing videos or that kind of thing at all at the time, but like I said, definitely helped me create the voice, create Tanetta's voice, because of course we all get in a rut, and I got in a rut too of not speaking my voice, not speaking my truth as I wanted to, because I didn't want to hurt somebody else's feelings that was in my environment. Growing up, of course, I was the one who usually say anything, I put it that way, and of course it did hurt people's feelings. Some people told me that it hurt their feelings. I kept saying the stuff anyway, even though I felt it was the truth and that's what they needed to hear and this kind of thing. I know different now. I know that, of course, people have to learn their own truth in their own time. The same way I did, even though I was doing it wrong in the beginning, but that's all right. Like I said, I learned from those experiences too. Lost friendships sometimes over those kind of things, and people were mad and upset at me and all that kind of stuff too, because I said this and I said that, but then they'll come back few weeks, months later, oh, you was right, I should have listened, that kind of thing. But like I said, I had to learn that regardless as to what's going on in somebody else's life, they'll figure it out, hopefully figure it out at some point. And I don't need to be I wasn't a controller, well, to some I may have been, but I don't need to project everything that I see and all the patterns I saw and their life upon them. I did the same thing for me. It wasn't just me just doing this to everybody else. I did the same thing to me because I'm hard on myself. Always have been. That's how I learn. That's how I grow. Even though some folks may not agree with that, I agree with that because that's what works for me. So that's how I got so disciplined and that kind of thing as well. So like I said, I understand it don't work for some people or whoever, but it definitely works for me. So like I said, definitely realizing seeing the mistakes, the failures, what am I doing wrong? I see that in other people's lives too. I still do not, to this day, I'm not going to sit up and tell everybody like I used to, but like I said, I still definitely see it. But like I said, it gives me content for me to talk about when I am doing my videos, I guess I put it that way, as far as teaching the lesson, teaching the information, what's going on, how to hopefully help you solve that issue somewhere along the line whenever you're ready, that kind of thing too. Like I said, that's what those videos have put me in a space of doing. I, of course, love, as you can tell, talking on video. It does not matter to me. I'm fine with that. So I didn't have any issue, of course, any anxiety. I mean, of course, I was kind of a little bit scared or that kind of thing, but I did it anyway. My main thing, like I said, was the reason why it was important to me that I start speaking my truth was I know I was hurting inside. Of course, I had a lot of anger. This was way before Live Masters. This was back in my teens, actually growing up, just as a child, teen, young adult, I had a lot of inner anger, resentment, bitterness, anything else you can think of in those realms. I had it. I guess I put it that way. I went to anger management classes twice. The first time it did not help because did not allow it to help. The second time it really did help. And I was, of course, on the road to, like I said, more personal development, more learning myself, more healing and that kind of thing too after that second time. I had to tell myself that truth, that of course I was listening to what the teacher was saying in that first session of our first round of anger management classes, but I could have cared less to implement it in my own life. Like I said, I kept seeing my relationships, my job, and different things were not going well, and I knew I had to, once I started seeing that after that class, because some of the things I did here, I put it there, I did here, but I wasn't willing to implement it right then because I wasn't ready. And like I said, that second go round, I was definitely ready. And like I said, definitely just all those things that I've been through, the lessons, the traumas, the dramas, like with these anger management classes, whatever it is, like I said, I felt that I needed to get these things off of my chest because I know there's other folks, women, men like me who have been through a lot and have all this inner turmoil going on and need to get these things off of their chest because it makes, of course, it makes you feel better. Whether you're writing it out, speaking it out, dancing it out, whatever you're doing. I like to speak and I like to write. So, I mean, those are the ways I do mine, but I also bake and have other creativities as well. But I know that getting these things out and speaking your truth about the things that's going on, you don't have to use names and all that kind of stuff. I didn't use names and everything, all that kind of stuff at all to, of course, keep those other folks' confidentiality. But I did, like I said, talk about the experiences, how it affected me, the experiences that I went through. Of course, like I said, the lessons that I learned, because I saw a lot, been through a lot, all those types of things. I'm sure, just like a lot of people. But I knew that in speaking my truth, I knew that it would help not just me continue to heal, continue to lessen the triggers, continue to grow as a person, and continue to, of course, to face my truth and the things that I know I need to change within myself. But it also helped as I got messages and texts and that kind of thing from other folks saying that how my videos were helping them as well. And like I said, I knew I was on the right track just to keep doing that, like regardless as to how it turned out or whatever the case was going to be. Like I said, I took it upon myself back then in 2017 to start, like I said, speaking my truth and just telling my story. And a lot of those videos, of course, you will see online, different places. All the videos I've ever done or could get off of different social media sites is on my YouTube channel, Tonetta Clay, which is my name. So go check it out if you want to. But I believe on that, well, YouTube, I didn't start uploading the videos until like 2 years later. So, but like I said, all the videos are on there. Just check them out if you want to. Feel free to go ahead. But the main thing I want just to let you know, like I said, speaking your truth, it doesn't have to be a big thing. Like I said, you don't have to get on video like I did to do it, but this is the way that because I love to talk. So I love to do it this way and I love to write. So I do put long posts sometimes and things like that too. But like I said, you can write, you can use all types of mediums to get your truth out. Some folks paint, some folks dance, some folks do all types of things. So like I said, whatever works for you. But like I said, this platform works for me. And like I said, definitely I had to learn that, yes, while the stories that while the journey that I've had wasn't the best journey. Of course, I mean, that's okay. But like I said, there are some lessons that I learned along the way that I love to share all the time. And I, of course, put that in video format or writing format. Like I said, definitely, I know it's not just for me, but it's for folks out there who out there is listening and that kind of thing as well. So like I said, for me, that's why it's important to speak your truth. Because I know how keeping things bottled up, how that can, of course, affect us mentally, physically, and emotionally. I went through all that. I put it that way. And some of y'all saw my journey on here as well, because I'm one who does talk about my journey, my stuff. Oh, come on in. Hello. All right, y'all. I had an interruption, but that's okay. I'm back with y'all. But let me go ahead and finish this video. So, because I know I was going on about why it's important that I started speaking my truth. But like I said, I definitely want to share some information with you all that hopefully will help you speak your truth as well. And this is a continuation. This is part 2 of the video I just did. I just cut off for why it's important to speak your truth. So like I said, I'm on lunch, so I had an interruption to come into my office, which was fine. But that's okay. It happens. So like I said, I definitely want to share these 5 tips with y'all. 5 things with y'all. Like I said, the reasons why, 5 reasons why it's important to speak your truth. And like I said, I gave you that long story just to let you know that in my own life, me speaking my truth was, let me see, the calm to the I guess the calm and the peace to the life I wanted, actually. Like I said, it helped me get the things off my chest. It helped me well, people call it personal development, but of course, back then I was calling it soul searching and that kind of thing. But it helped me become the woman that you all see today. Because I'm sure if I wasn't out here telling my story, that kind of thing, all those bottled up feelings, anger, bitterness, all that type of stuff, y'all are probably, well, you probably won't even see me on here. I probably would have been hurt somebody by now. So like I said, it definitely helped me be calmer, be more peaceful, and like I said, figure out and find out who I was. So as a woman, as a Black woman, as a woman in Arizona, woman living in St. Louis, whatever kind of woman. But like I said, it definitely helped me become the woman that you all see today, because I was not like this back growing up in my teens and preteens and that kind of thing at all. So like I said, anger had got the best of me a lot of times. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, Lord, oh, I'm so... Y'all, I got my window open at work, and it's I keep seeing this shadow, but I think those are hummingbirds flying past. I thought it was a bug in here, Lord. It has not helped with my fear of bugs, but it helped with everything else. But let me go ahead and get into this, y'all. So why is speaking your truth so important? So one, it builds self-respect and confidence. I can definitely say with me, it definitely built my self-respect and confidence. I didn't have a lot of it. Of course, it may have seemed like I did because I had so much anger and attitude or this kind of thing, or wanting to be right and all this kind of stuff going on. But like I said, it definitely helped me build that like I said, that self-respect and that confidence. Like I said, I didn't have a good self-esteem. I always remember one of my cousins, I couldn't have been probably, I don't know, 15, 14, somewhere along, like middle teens. One of my cousins, I think she was cooking at the stove. I don't know, I guess I was over there. I forgot how the conversation got to this, but she was asking, or she had asked or reference to, of course, how she thought I guess I forgot the whole entire conversation, but like I said, she was talking about, or she started talking about self-esteem, and she assumed that my self-esteem was high or that kind of thing. And I was letting her know that it was not. Yes, I value myself to a certain extent, but it wasn't to the extent it should have been. I guess I put it that way. I didn't know how to build it back then. I know how to build it now. I guess I'd say that. But like I said, it wasn't until she asked that question about my self-esteem and that kind of thing, and how she thought it was higher, or I had good self-esteem because of the way I presented to people. I guess I'd say that. That's what it was. But like I told her, no, I did not have good self-esteem back then or at that time. But like I said, I definitely over the years with me, like I said, learning how to get the things out I needed to get out and work on the things I needed to work on. Like I said, it has definitely built my self-esteem, self-respect, and my confidence. Yes, I had confidence in myself, but it wasn't as to where it's at now. Like I said, I had to live and I had to learn for both of those things. But I did know that, like I said, as I started to, of course, like I said, to tell my story, to tell who I was, to speak my truth and all those types of things, like I said, I started to have respect for myself. And not just, of course, yes, for everybody else. Yes, I do have respect for everybody else. But I started to have respect for myself because I was seeing the woman I wanted to be, and hearing hearing my voice, I guess I put it that way, letting people know that it's okay to go through trauma. It's okay to go through dramas. But you can, of course, move on from that point to have a better life. And like I said, that was the gist of all the things that I still talk about. This video is about that too, or the second video is about that as well. But like I said, definitely I had to go and grow through those motions. It wasn't easy. It wasn't like or that kind of thing at all. And I got calls coming through. What is going on today? but like I said, it wasn't easy at all. But like I said, I had to force myself to do that. And it wasn't just speaking my truth on video. When I was in Live Masters, it wasn't just that. It was, of course, yes, it was that. But it was also speaking my truth to myself, telling myself the things I should have been and told myself so I can work on these things. Like, why am I getting angry about this or with this and that person? Why am I getting so defensive? Or why am I still bitter and resentful against whoever it was? And like I said, why haven't I forgave this person yet? And those types of things, and how it was affecting me. Because of course, I'm, like I said before, putting on a show and, oh, I'm fine, this kind of thing. But behind all those I'm fines was I was not fine. Like I said, I had depression at some point. point, didn't want to be here, thought about suicide several times, had folks praying for me, all that kind of stuff as well. So I would not do that. I guess I put it that way, which I didn't. I'm glad that I didn't. But like I said, there are some who do. And like I said, it took me all to go through all those trials and tribulations just to realize that my voice is important, and that, like I said, it built my self-respect and my confidence. Now I know that I'm not going to do those things or talk about those things or whatever the case may be, because I know that I respect myself. I respect the woman that I am, even though I'm not perfect or anything by far. But like I said, I definitely respect myself at this present time. Like I said, definitely. I know back then I did not, but that's okay. And like I said, the confidence, it definitely had to grow. Like I said, my confidence was not where it's at today at all. Of course, I was letting folks walk all over me with both of these things. Respect and confidence to me go hand in hand, kind of. So just being the yes girl and doing this for everybody and doing that and leaving myself in the waiting room while everybody else is thriving and I'm not. I'm like, okay, I got to stop doing that. But like I said, for me, that is part of self-respect, and that is confidence. That's why I have the confidence to get on this video like I am today. I started back, like I said, 2017. But like I said, definitely getting on these videos now and able to, of course, just talk and that kind of thing and speak about whatever I'm speaking about, because I have confidence in what I'm talking about, because I know it now. I guess I put it that way, because of all the trials and tribulations I went through. And like I said, it's not just about, well, it is about the self-respect and confidence, but like I said, speaking the truth to myself and, of course, putting it on video and that kind of thing. Like I said, it made me grow as a person. Like I said, it gave me well, not all, but a lot more confidence, because I don't think there was any particular level to get to. There was like no 100% or that kind of thing at all. But like I said, I have a higher level of self-respect and, like I said, confidence since that time. And like I said, that's what speaking my truth have helped me do. And thank you, Aubrey, for tuning in too. I hope you're doing well. And I'll have to read your comments after, because I'm at work. I already had one interruption, so I'm trying to hurry up and get through this. So number 2. It helped establish genuine and meaningful relationships, which it did. I know, like I said, in speaking my truth and telling about who I am, my values, my beliefs, and my integrity, my character, and all those types of things, it definitely helped me create better relationships, more meaningful, more genuine. Because, of course, when I was, of course, going through all those times, angry, upset, haven't forgiven anybody, I don't know, all the resentful, all those types of things. Of course, the relationships were just surface level. And I'm pretty sure a lot of folks, the relationships, of course, were surface level, especially if you're not ready to, of course, go deep inside and, of course, express who you are. I can say that. And like I said, that didn't start happening until probably in my 30s. I'm 48 now, so let me see, I don't know, probably in my early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. And like I said, just me, like I said, not just, it wasn't on video, but writing about it, of course, having conversation like over the phone with different people, when I met up with people, that kind of thing. Like I said, definitely it helped me, like I said, create those more meaningful and genuine relationships. Because, of course, I guess, spilling the beans, I guess I put it that way. And, of course, I'm trusting this person, whoever I was talking to, of course, to keep whatever I'm saying confidential, that kind of thing as well. And it wasn't until, like I said, when discernment and I can't think of the other one right now. Intuition, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I said, those things have become a lot more powerful than they were before. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, now I can pick up on back then I could too, but it's a lot more, like I said, powerful than what it was. I can definitely pick up on the person who's talking shit, the person who can care less about what I'm talking about, the person that's I can tell and sense that they're going to gossip and just go tell whatever it is to whoever and not to trust that person. Like I said, I had to gain those things. And like I said, in speaking my truth, and of course, I was writing a lot in my journals back then, because we didn't have video cameras and all that kind of stuff back then. Because this was like 20 years ago, so we didn't have video cameras and stuff. But like I said, definitely just me writing those things out, and of course, talking about myself and the kind of relationships I wanted, what kind of person I wanted to be within relationships, and things like that too. Like I said, it helped me to create those meaningful relationships with others. Like I said, to pick up on who's there for me and who's not. So I'm hoping this is something that you can, I guess, think about when it comes to your own life, that you can start picking up on as well. But it does take, like I said, I'm 48 now. It does take you speaking the truth to yourself, not just outward and on video like I am now, but to yourself as well, about the things that your boundaries, the boundaries that you relax. the people that you're letting walk all over you. Because like I said, I had to do that too. And like I said, you have to go through all those trials and tribulations to figure out why you did those things and how I'm going to improve to move forward. Otherwise, you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like I said in the first video when it got cut off, I'm a person that, of course, looks at patterns all the time. I don't care if there's a pattern in this board or on the floor. For some reason, I'm drawn to patterns. And patterns and behavior, of course, is one of those things I'm drawn to as well. And like I said, I know that if I'm constantly going through the same thing over and over again, there's something that I'm doing that's not right. And like I said, that's what helped me. Like I said, telling myself the truth when it came to those things helped me definitely figure out me to a certain extent. Well, a lot of extent, I guess I put it that way. And like I said, figure out other people and the relationships that I wanted in my life and who I can trust and who I cannot trust. So like I said, it definitely helped. Like I said, when I started speaking my truth and telling my story and that kind of thing, it did help me create genuine and meaningful relationships. So let me go ahead and get to number 3, y'all. Number 3, it prevents feelings of resentment and frustration. I'm looking at my notes. So it prevented, which it really did prevent my, the feelings that I had, like I said before, of resentment. Not just frustration too, but frustration was there as well. My anger levels. I had a very hot head, hot temper. Anybody or those folks that were closest to me, they knew that. I used to break things, throw things. I've done all types of stuff. I guess I put it that way. I've jumped out the car on folks or somebody to cut me off in traffic. I used to do all those things. And like I said, once I started with all that frustration, all that anger, all that resentment, or whatever else it was, like I said, speaking my truth helped me to figure out, why am I acting this way? What am I doing? Why am I acting this way? Why am I so defensive? Why am I so angry? And yes, like I said, speaking my truth on video, yes, that's what I mean for this particular talk here. But before you can get to this point, you have to speak the truth to yourself as to why, at least for me, I did, as to why I was behaving the way that I was, because it was not acceptable at all. Yes, I was able to tone it down for my job or that kind of things. I knew I had to pay my bills. Otherwise, I was all over the doggone place. And like I said, it helped me when I, like I said, started journaling and started doing these videos. And like I said, it did help me lower my feelings of resentment, anger, bitterness, frustration, all those types of things. I'm not jumping out the car anymore on people because they cut me off and all this kind of thing anymore at all. So I may say something under my breath like this dumb fool or that kind of thing, but that's about it. I'm not howling and yelling and this kind of thing out the window, or I'm throwing stuff at home. I'm not doing any of that anymore. And that's been for years now, actually. But like I said, it helped me speaking my truth, even though it was to myself first, and it has to be. As I know this video is talking about expressing yourself to others and to the world and that kind of thing, but it all starts within. It all starts with you first. You got to start speaking that truth to you, I guess, to yourself first in order for it to project outwards. I guess I put it that way. So like I said, it definitely helped me with that resentment and that frustration, the anger, because otherwise you probably would not see me on video. I'm sure of that, because I was wanting to kill my ex-husband for cheating on me. So I would not be on this damn video back then. Like I said, I was just very all over the place. So I've learned to calm down, learn how to channel that anger. I bake and that kind of thing. That really helps. Like I said, help me heal and that kind of thing. So like I said, it was definitely, like I said, a learning curve for me. But like I said, it definitely helped for me speaking my truth and getting those things out to myself first. Like I said, it helped me with that resentment, that anger, and all the frustration and everything else that came with that. Number 4, and I know I've talked about this probably in the first video if you saw that one, but in this one as well. But how me speaking my truth promoted my growth by being honest with myself. That's what I was just talking about the last probably 5 minutes about speaking the truth to myself first. And like I said before, in order for you, I'm sure the same way, for me, that's how I see things. In order for me to, of course, get on this video, and I'm sure for you as well, or to become or if you do your art of if you're speaking your truth, if it's you're journaling, you're writing books, or you're doing art, you're dancing, whatever that outward expression is, it always starts with the inward expression first. And like I said, definitely I had to grow first in order for me to be doing all these things. And yes, when I was doing the videos, when I started back in 2017, like I said, that each video helped me grow more and more and more and tell my story more and more and more. But like I said, I had to be honest with myself first. And a lot of those videos, like I said, if you want to go back, I took all of them. They're still on Facebook and different places, but everything is on my YouTube, everything that I can get off of social media that they would let me download and put on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube on my channel, Tony Clay. So like I said, that's where all those videos live. But like I said, it all started with me being honest with myself. It wasn't that I was dishonest to other people, that I never have really. To my knowledge, I don't think I've been. Trying to think, I may have told like a little white lie every now and then, or took a piece of candy at the store because it was like in those little bulk bins. I didn't know as a kid. I had no idea. So I guess that was being dishonest as a kid, but I just didn't know. But like I said, in speaking as an adult, that kind of thing, I'm usually not dishonest with people at all. That's why back in the day, I used to get told or be told that I need to watch what I say and this kind of thing, because I thought I was telling the truth to people and about their life and the patterns that I saw and whatever else is going on, but they didn't like it. They got upset with me. And so, like I said, I'm definitely an honest person. I put it that way. But like I said, it didn't come off like that. But I said all that to say, like I said, working with myself and doing these things first, that's what helped me. When I started speaking my truth. And like I said, I was writing and journaling at first. And of course, talking to people, of course, friends and that kind of thing as well. But I guess growing up until we got video and I joined Live Masters and that kind of thing. But like I said, definitely it all started with me first. I don't care what the heck you're doing. It's going to start with you first when it comes to any type of personal development, any type of soul searching, any type of healing, lessening the triggers, whatever word you want to use. It's going to all start with you first. And like I said, that's what I know with my own life. And that's what I see with others as well. And the fifth thing, it definitely sets a healthy example for others around you. I cannot, like I said, when I started doing these videos back in 2017, to what has been 7 years now, I guess, I didn't know I had no idea how things were going to turn out at all. Nobody knows until you get started and you start going through the process. But like I said, I kept getting messages, and some from family and friends, text messages, or a lot of course, Facebook, Instagram messages, and that kind of thing on social media from folks that I didn't even know, of course, telling me how the video that I did helped them and what they got from it, and all those types of things. And like I said, to me, that is setting a healthy example for others around me. I know that people always watch. I don't care who you are, what you do, what kind of life you live. If you're a pastor, I'm a social worker, or a coach, whatever you do. If you're a baker, people are watching you. It may not be every single person in the whole world, but people are out there watching you, whether it's your coworkers or my coworkers or your kids, your family, your partner, your friends, your family, whoever it is. People are watching you. They're not going to tell you that I saw you doing this every single day, all day long. Nobody's going to tell you that. But people are watching the things, whether what you're saying is lining up with the things that you're doing in your life. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, I know that, but since I was young, I've always knew that for some reason that my character, I didn't know what the word character was back then. I know what it is now, but my character and my integrity matter. And no matter what I was doing, I always tried to do the good thing, the best thing, the better thing. I guess I put it that way. That's what everything that I've done. I know what those words are now. And like I said, I know that it did set a healthy example for others, family, friends that were around me, seeing what I'm doing, going to school and getting good grades or whatever the case was when I was growing up. And even now, doing the things that I'm doing as well. They see me out here doing this stuff. And they know, of course, some of the situations. They were in the situation. I didn't give names and stuff like that. But like I said, they see the situations and that kind of thing too. But I know I've been setting some healthy, like I said, examples for folks who, like I said, have been through a lot like I have, and who needed to get these things out for chest so they can, of course, get out of survival mode and start growing and start thriving and start living a life that they want to live. Like I said, that's what's happening, still happening, because it's not over with. I'm only 48, so like I said, that's what's happening to me. And like I said, I got a message yesterday. I had joined our local meetup, not lower meetup. What is it called? What is the thing called in your neighborhoods? Next door. That's what it's called, next door. In the neighborhood, I had just joined early that day, and I got a message from on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger. I don't know who she was. I mean, I know her name now, but there was a lady that reached out to me and was saying that she saw me on Nextdoor. So she, of course, I don't know, wanted to look me up and that kind of thing from some of the from the post I had put on there. She saw my post on Facebook and loved what they had to say, because she was just getting out of a rough breakup, and it was helping her. And like I said, that's the message I got yesterday. So I'm like, of course, I'm still setting a healthy example for others around me. Everything that y'all see, whether it's on the video or post or something else that I'm doing, usually majority of the time, I would say at least 95, probably 97% of the time, it's stuff that I've been through, and I can talk about it now because I'm not angry, upset, resentful, hateful, any that kind of thing at all anymore. I just know that those lessons are lessons for people to, of course, to take in, to soak in, and and whenever they're ready to go ahead and transform their life with that information. Like I said, that's the example that I know I've been setting. At first, it wasn't. I didn't know. I mean, until some folks kept reaching out, and I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, what's going on? They love my post. They like my video, and this kind of thing. I didn't know that was the impact that I was going to have, but I knew that the stuff that I'm talking about on video, the stuff that I'm putting in posts, I know those things aren't just for me. I know those things are to help other folks grow as well, grow and improve their lives and transform their lives, and help them with some triggers, healing, all that type of stuff, transformations. I guess I put it because it's all intertwined in there. I knew those things were going to help people somewhere along the lines. That's why I became a certified life coach. So I knew that. So this was just like a little bit after I started doing the videos. I think this was probably like 4 or 5 years ago, when I got my certification to do, of course, life coaching and relationship coaching, which I didn't need it because I'm a social worker, but and I've been a social worker now 25 years, and it was the same information that I studied already, but I still want to get the certification just to see what it was about. But like I said, I know that like I said, the things I'm learning and talking about and sharing, I know those are, like I said, yes, it always helps me, but it's for others as well. And I'm just hoping that, I know I'm long-winded, y'all. Like I said, I love to talk on videos. So, which I don't have that problem doing that, but I know I got to get off first. I got to get back to work. But in short, I just want to say that I hope the first video with this was a few seconds ago, so you have to scroll down and see the first one. But this is part 2 of why it's important to speak your truth. And I was providing you with 5 reasons why it's important to speak your truth. And like I said, I just hope that this video, of course, I know I see Aubrey, like I said, I'll be checking your messages. It won't be right now because I got to return back to work. But once I get home this evening or either in the morning, one of the two, I'll definitely make sure that I reply to you. So no worries. But like I said, I hope that this message reached somebody. I guess I put it that way, and it sounds like Aubrey it may have. And I'm definitely glad that you're here as well. But like I said, definitely I know that whatever I say, whatever I do, like I said, people are still watching, regardless as to whether you know them or not, or you're online or offline, or you're walking in the grocery store. People are always looking at everybody. So somebody's always watching. And like I said, I've always been the type that does want to give a good example, even though in the beginning it didn't start that way because I was an angry person, like I said. But like I said, since my late 20s on up, like I said, I've been doing very well with that as far as my behavior, because I knew how negatively it impacted those around me. But like I said, that was a bad example I was setting, but I did not know any better until I started learning how to do better. I know that now, but like I said, that's okay. We all make mistakes. We all do things, and I don't feel shameful about it or anything else. But like I said, I had to grow first. But like I said, definitely, I want to. I just like I said, I just want to make sure that I let y'all know these 5 things. I'll read them all out one more time because I'm actually about to end the video. So let me. The reasons why it's important to speak your truth, and there were 5. It builds self-respect and confidence was 1. Secondly, it helps help establish genuine and meaningful relationships. 3, prevents feelings of resentment and frustration. 4, promotes personal growth by being honest with yourself. And 5, sets a healthy example for others around you. So like I said, definitely those are the things that I noticed with my own life as well. And that's why I'm sharing those with y'all today. And like I said, and thank you, sis, Abigail, for tuning in. I hope that you're doing well. And like I said, I definitely hope that this video touched somebody today. I guess I put it that way. So with that, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out and have a good one. Like I said, Aubrey, I will definitely be replying to your comments within the next day. So like I said, just be on the lookout for it. Again, thank you and Abigail for being here. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.